Alright, we're starting the stream. Just playing some Hearthstone today. It's July 1st. We're gonna see if we can just climb the ladder. I'm not saying we're gonna necessarily be shooting for like legend or anything like that. We haven't played Hearthstone in over a year, so my collection is weak. My skills are rusty. I don't necessarily anticipate doing anything especially unique or impressive, but we're having some fun. We're free to play. I guess it would be cool to get to legend. That would be, I think, impressive on a free-to-play account that I haven't played in over a year, but I'm not necessarily setting it as a goal because I don't know if I'm good enough. Oh, hi Maverick. Of course I remember you. Yeah, I'm playing some card games this summer. It's good to see you. I will always give a nice little shout out to a former student. Let's see. This is the most power this turn, so I guess we should do it. It sets up for a nice Leok next turn. We've got a nice wide board. Oh, and my opponent just conceded because I'm that far ahead, so it feels good. If anyone is joining or watching later, I am a school teacher, so I have a number of students that know me because I'm a teacher, not because I'm a YouTube person. Nice. Minecraft is a game that I feel like I should play more of. All the stats say that if you want to like make YouTube content, just make some Minecraft videos and you'll get tons of viewers, because people in your demographic just really are into to Minecraft, which is crazy to me because Minecraft is a pretty old game. But I appreciate you stopping by, just popping in the chat. That makes my heart happy. Feels good. Okay, against a priest, I'm gonna keep just the 2-drop. Maybe I should keep this 4-drop. It's a pretty dang good 4-drop. And I don't know what priest has to deal with it. The other hard thing about like shooting for legends is not having played in a long time. Oh gosh. Okay, this is good. That banana draw was actually really good. Not having played in a long time not only means that like my MMR has decayed a lot, I'm rusty at the game, I don't have a collection kept up. Oh no, you got banned off a server. Maverick, I hope you weren't breaking any rules of their server. Why'd you get banned? Sometimes it just happens, right? Sometimes it's not your fault, and it's just like, what the heck? These people running the server just were being unreasonable. Well, I need to kill this dragon, so let's just buff up my Vicious Slither Spear as much as possible. It's out of range of these 3 attack minions. And we killed his guy that buffs every minion he plays. Ship's Chirurgian. Oh, that was a terrible turn for him, and very good for me. Unfortunately, my turn's a little slow also. I definitely was punished for keeping this RC rampage, since 1, I drew the other one, and then 2, I didn't have any... Oh, he passed his turn again. Now I'm really shocked. I'll go a little slow again here. A little suspicious. He skipped turn 3 and turn 4. What is he plotting over there? They banned you because of some kid's shop didn't have diamonds. Oh yeah, it's a classic. They need a scapegoat to make themselves understand why they, help them feel better about where their diamonds went. That's too bad.
No one's going to believe this.
No one is going to believe this. Another mana inefficient turn. Jeez. This RC rampage. I'm definitely not going to keep this in the future. It just felt so bad in this matchup. This feels pretty good though. This feels really good actually. This guy's getting destroyed. Look how much damage. Is this lethal? Oh my gosh, it is lethal. That was unbelievable. That I did not expect that turn to be so powerful. I guess that's why Patchwork Pals has such a high win rate. If you look up this deck on HS Replay, you're supposed to keep Patchwork Pals, and that is not intuitive to me as far as the mulligan goes. My instinct would be that you're supposed to look for a playable minion on 1 and 2, but Patchwork Pals is apparently good, and that shows you why. Having 2-cost Huffers and Leox meant that we were able to deal like 30 damage from hand, it felt like. Crazy. See, it's like Barrel of Monkeys seems like a card that I would keep over Patchwork Pals, but the stats say that you are not supposed to. It makes sense. Looking for cards like Mantle Shaper is a pretty big deal. This card's a huge power outlier if you can actually get it to get it discounted, which I mean this deck mostly can. Something very weird I learned about this deck. I had a chance to I think I got a random beast it was from one of my web spinners or something. It's like a 7-mana 6/6 taunt, death rattle, summon an elemental and a beast from your deck, and I thought it was going to be very good because I remembered it's like, oh, Mantle Shaper is an elemental in addition to a Naga summoned along with whatever beast. This deck doesn't have any beasts. That really surprised me. It has a lot of way to summon beasts, but no beasts on its own. Okay, well we want to kill that for sure. So Huffer's pretty good here, just to value trade. Make sure we don't take extra damage from Sock Puppet Slither Spear. Against Demon Hunter, yeah, I don't know what to be playing around against. Well, that seemed terrible. Oh, he's going face. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense, but still, really not that powerful for him, huh? Oh, we have a lot of good options here. Oh, I want to do so many things here. What AoE are we supposed to play around for I think I don't want to summon a bunch of 2/2s. I can think of a couple of ways Demon Hunter can deal 2 damage to everything, and even though I don't know if they run in their deck, it's just a little bit risky. I think we should do banana, banana. I guess just one more banana and a Mantle Shaper. Pushes a lot of damage, and developing a 5/5 is like the best thing I can do this turn. So if I'm gonna develop the 5/5, the bananas are basically free, but they also get extra damage on the Slither Spear while he's still alive. Yeah, this was definitely the way to play the turn. Feel very good about that turn. It doesn't even clear. Oh, I guess it clears the Slither Spear because he can still attack again, but he has to take 7 damage to do it, right? Jeez, that animation takes a long time. Oh no, he doesn't have to stay. He's immune the whole turn. I didn't realize. Okay, the weapon here is the slowest card in my hand, so I should play it now. To play the slow cards first and the fast cards later, when you know what you want to be fast with. My opponent's at 13. He should be in trouble. I can't imagine him winning from here. It's going to be tough anyway. He's got a big hand though. I shouldn't count him out. I just don't think Demon Hunter has very many tricks up their sleeve.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
He's got a coin left. After play Naga, deal 2 damage to a random enemy, then draw a spell. Then switch.
My blood boils for war.
Yeah, he misplayed that turn actually. Is this lethal? I've got 3 beasts. It's close, but not quite. Well, actually, sometimes it's lethal. No, it's always lethal. Apparently, I had more damage than I thought. Nice. Win streak bonus. We're climbing. We're gonna go to gold, and then we'll go to platinum, and then diamond, and then legend. So legend's still a far way away. It'd be crazy to get there in one day. I wonder how many net wins it would take if we were win streaking. Okay, Warlock's probably a good matchup for us, if I had to guess.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, once again, we're just gonna follow the mulligan guide here, keep Patchwork Pals, and look for some 1-cost cards, like Sneaky Snakes is great. Very happy to play that on turn 1. They kept 1 card. Oh, they're even lock. It's also probably good for me because they're gonna just hero power themselves to death, and then hopefully I find lethal before they're able to do anything wild, like put a big taunt in the way.
I can't do that.
I'll start with my Sneaky Snakes. What card did he keep? Okay, he's tapping again, that's good for us. And these spells cost 2 more next turn. Interesting. Okay, we'll go ahead and push the damage here. There's an argument to keep the snakes stealthed against something like Runaway Tram, but just get the 2 damage in. If he doesn't have anything, he's forced to take 2 more damage because I chose to attack. Yeah, okay, Crescendo. They would have died anyway, right? So, super rewarded for my play. Okay, we'll do Misha into Thorn Mantle. He's got 4 mana now, so he can summon an 8/8 taunt, actually. Not 9/9. But 4 mana summon a demon with stats equal to your hand size with taunt would probably be his best play here. Giant is not nearly as scary. Still pretty good. Okay, I have a few options here. Leok Huffer before he gets a taunt in the way. Seems pretty good.
I wonder.
So let's just do that. We could even coin banana. Two, three, four.
I wonder.
Yeah, let's coin banana on the Misha. I think is the one you're supposed to banana. I don't know if they run domino effect, but if they do, they want to domino here and do 2, 3, 4, 5, which means giving either one of these a banana doesn't save it. So that's why I gave the banana to the Misha. My opponent's at 8, which means his Molten Giants are free now. Maybe he doesn't have a Molten Giant. Excellent. Oh, he does. It's just not his highest cost card. I see. Okay, and we are 1 damage off of lethal. Wait, no, we have lethal with Patchwork Pals. Oof, almost missed lethal there. close one. Get wrecked, Warlock. 1 damage over. There are some other outs for lethal with like Jungle Gym having to win some 50-50 to go face. But just like that, we're platinum. Keep on winning. Definitely feels like a good thing. Can't be stopped. We haven't dropped any frames also, that's good. My Wi-Fi was being very poor the other day, so I'm glad that that has not persisted. Rocky Steady. Not to be confused with the game developer studio Rocksteady. We're 2-1 against Death Knight apparently. Hopefully we can trend that upward and get a win here. Ooh, great top deck. Love to be able to play one cost card on turn 1, especially this one, because it'll have an extra attack next turn when I play Patchwork Pals. He's coining. Okay. Definitely imagine how OP Barrel of Monkeys would be here. Unfortunately, he gets the kill here, but the good news is his extra 1/1 ghoul doesn't have anything to run into. Okay, we're gonna float a mana next turn if we don't draw a 1-cost card or Ball of Spiders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards in my deck allow me to not float a mana. I didn't get it, and that's okay. I was not extremely likely to find a way to not float a mana. These jungle gyms are going to be pretty good with the RC Rampage.
You could use a strim.
Okay, he's full Rainbow Death Knight. It's good to know. Let's just play both jungle gems. Get ready for an RC Rampage into jungle gym triggers. So that it'd be 5 2/2s. And then I get to deal tons of damage. Ooh, but this is more mana efficient. Let's play the... It gives some good trades. I think faster is better. Yeah, it's interesting. It's better to float a mana there because his 3/1 and his 2/1 into the 3/5 is like pretty good for him. And then he has a full free turn to do whatever he wants, which sets up for my RC Hounds to be even worse in the future. Yeah, he got the clear, but that's okay. He didn't get to develop anything, so now I get to develop again. Rock is pretty slow. Let's go for the fast option again. There are times, I had mentioned earlier, like if you have slow cards and fast cards, do the slow cards first and the fast cards when you need to be fast. But there's a trade-off.
I have no time for games.
Ooh. If you... Okay, well that was slow. How close are we to lethal? Oh, we're very close, right? Huffer, Huffer... Yeah, we got lethal. Get wrecked. Huffer, Huffer, kill command. Got him. It's 2 damage over. It's actually more than 2 damage over because we also have these guys to spit some shots. Fast, so slow first, then fast. Unless if you can go fast enough now that you like get there in time, that you're able to get the kill before you gas out. Or slip in your push before they have mana to stop it. Then faster is better first. And then you just don't ever play the slow cards.
Versus Medivh.
Your time grows short.
Keep the Mantle Shaper, we're going second, which will be nice for the Mantle Shaper. Keep the Patchwork Pals, nice. Coin Patchwork into Misha as a default option. Seems like it'll be what I want to do. And then Mantle Shaper will come down on turn 4 or something for free. Don't want to coin Barrel of Monkeys. Barrel of Monkeys is so slow. One attack minions aren't impressive. He kept his full hand though. What a cool card, Infinitize the Maxitude. I love that card. If I lose to this deck, I'm not even mad. Cool deck. Not very popular right now, so might be even refreshing to lose to Mage. Obviously I want to win. A bunch of bananas helps. I can get Mantle Shaper down on turn 3 now, which would be really good. Hopefully he doesn't deal with this Misha. Please? Nah, he's got something. Dang it. What a great Infinitize the Maxitude. Okay, this is pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Mantle Shaper will come down on 4 instead of 3. My monkey's alive on board. Trades favorably with his Misha. Yeah, Reverberations is one heck of a card. Okay, he's using Hero Power, which is good. Nice little reset of the board state, and now we get to pop off here. Pop off. I mean, we'll probably play Barrel, Mantle. That's still quite a turn. It's gonna be hard for him to deal with. He does not trade. Oh, buddy. This was a mistake. Right away I messed up. Hopefully I don't get punished. When, yeah. It would be a 1 in 8 for me to get punished there. But I should have played Sneaky Snakes instead of Silverback. And then I would have an extra mana to either Banana or Awakening Tremors. Probably Banana, so this would be a 3-5. We would have pushed 2 more. He'd be at 24, this would be a 3-5, and I'd have 2 1/1s here instead of a 1-4. Jeez, that'd be way better for us. So we could Huffer to clear, or we could just keep going wide.
I wonder.
Let's do this. This actually seems very powerful. I go very wide, which means Observer of Myths, which looked decent this turn, is insane next turn unless he can clear. It's a pretty big unless. But I think you force him to have it. It's one of those things where faster is better. Except we were slower, because this would have been faster on that turn. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's a good start. Okay, he didn't play Blizzard. Okay. That was decent for me. I'm decently happy with that outcome.
No one's going to believe this.
Okay. How much damage do we have? Do we love a little fiddle, or do we want to banana? We want to banana because we want to get the minion from our weapon here. Ah, he's got another freeze for the 7/5 though that gains him 7 armor. Well, our board is huge. He's looking for Flame Strike or Blizzard. Please don't get Flame Strike or Blizzard. I'm not sure what else helps him out here. There are a few things, since he can freeze this and gain 7 armor. Then he just needs to clear off a couple of these 1 health minions.
Reality. Whoa.
Okay, none of these are good enough for him. We have so much damage. He's at 25. Okay, so I can trade this here. Play this to give everything additional attack, and of course it charges. Yeah, he's dead, right? Even through the ice barrier, I can't see him. Oh, he does survive this for 1 turn. Nah, we missed lethal there, right? We could have dealt an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it was only an extra 2 damage to slip the Leok in. It does clear the 3/2 though, which might have been worth it. Oh, Heatwave is cool. How much does this normally cost? I guess 2, right? Okay, that's an AoE that you need to watch out for in the future. We'll see if it gets him in this case. Well, I need to charge my phone.
All this research points to something.
2 mage secrets. It's a taunt minion here.
Checkmate.
Okay, checkmate. Good, he gave up. Apparently he didn't have ice barrier. Technically he could have gotten a taunt minion from that taunt minion, Death Rattle. So he probably shouldn't have given up, but obviously we take those. The climb is very slow.
Rexa versus
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Porcelain Scarlet.
Who wants to play?
Let the
Nice.
begin.
Toss the Barak and keep the other 2.
They love a little fiddle.
Another Death Knight. We're 3-1 against Death Knight. Pretty good. Did keep 3 cards in his hand though. Ooh, are you sure you want a Viper trade away, buddy?
down.
Hunt alone.
Does he play the 2/1/1s now?
You could use a trim.
Okay.
Alone.
Get a 1/4 in the way of the 3/1 is pretty good. Just go face here, because I don't want to trade my 1/3 into his 3/1. Okay, he is a rainbow DK.
Cannon butts.
Let's see if this is a good excavate card.
One dose
Not good enough to play this turn.
problem.
I hunt alone.
Patchwork Pals into Leok is pretty good here.
Calm down.
We'll value trade, see if we can keep everything alive. He needs the threads. I don't know if you keep threads as Death Knight against Hunter.
You naughty.
Looks like you don't. How good is this? Canary is definitely a band-aid solution here. We're just gonna play that Leok again. Oh, it costs 3 now though, which is not great.
Calm down.
I guess we'll trade once, play around AoE in general, but also just give ourselves the better trade. Ooh, rock is good for him. Okay. It's coming down to the wire. This is 6 damage, we need 8. Yeah, we got lethal, I think. Yeah, we got him. Hello, Mr. Palmer. Good morning. Despite being called Mr. Jones here, I am not, Calvin is not one of my former students. It seems he's copying Maverick. Just streaming some good old-fashioned Hearthstone.
Versus Scabs.
You know, when I was deciding if I was going to stream this morning,
Let the
I went to Twitch and said, is there anyone streaming Hearthstone that I'm interested in watching right now? Upon seeing that there wasn't, I'm like, well, I guess I should stream. I'm sorry, I immediately just exposed you. Exposed. The jig is up. Technically, you're a former student of mine, because of that one time I helped you with chemistry. It's funny, I think you're wildly better at chemistry than I am. Oh, this is interesting. Let's go fast. I was just gonna play the Patchwork Pals, which is slow here. But with the top deck Thorn Mantle, we're against a rogue who traded on turn 1. I feel like we can press the advantage here. I think you're wildly better at chemistry than I am, but there was one time you were doing something in chemistry that I had learned how to do before, and I just talked you through what my teacher talked us through, and you found it very helpful. Okay, this is a 4/2 because of the Thorn Mantle Musician, so it doesn't die to his weapon right away. He's got 2 cards that he kept, though. We'll see if going fast is going to be useful here. Just going face. Coin. Gatekeeper. What is he gonna do here? Everything must go. Some 2 random cost 1 less for each card you draw on this turn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. I mean, he just high rolled, right? That's the dream, and he hit it. That usually doesn't happen. Gaslight into both of your everything must goes. Yeah, just like, well, I'm screwed now. Deck Hunter? Yeah, we're playing Hunter. Yeah, it is exactly SP orbitals and such. Okay, hold on. Let me do this turn real quick. We could just concede also. That's probably better. Let's just get to the next game. They got the high roll.
That was crap.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat Coin Gaslight into double Everything Must Go. Oh my gosh, Everything Must Go is an 8 mana card. Yeah, he high rolled the heck out of us. What can you do? Yeah, it was SP orbitals. My chemistry teacher, Mr. Malin, in high school, he called it chanting, where it's like 1 S1, 2 1 S2, 2 P6 or whatever. I don't remember all of them now, but
Rexa versus Urel.
Shields up.
Let the hunt begin.
yeah, Hunter's supposed to be pretty good right now. It's a fast deck to climb with at any rate, so I like it for that reason. This is actually a great hand. We're going to coin remote control into Banana. Oh, maybe we're not, because we just got Thorn Mantle instead to just play on 1. And then on turn 2, coin Banana for a 4/6. But it's not enough for him to be 0 cost. Unfortunately, unless I got Sneaky Snakes on turn 1, that would be the dream. Okay, we didn't.
Love a little fiddle.
So we're gonna play this on 3 then. So on turn 2, we actually probably just remote control. Yeah. Okay, this is still very good though.
Calm down.
So next turn we get to drop a Mantle Shaper. If we want. Oh, another slow turn? Yeah, he's dead. That's it. Pack up and go home, boys. What's that Paladin card that has Rush and Lifesteal? Does it have 4 attack? I think it has 4 attack. So we're gonna put him to... I guess we'll just put him to a 4/6. Putting him to a 3/5 means it's also a miniaturized Lifesteal Rush, so he could kill it with the mini version on the following turn.
The desert sun
For each other card in your hand. Yeah, it's a little slow, buddy. I think my opponent is just gonna die. We'll see though. It's not over for them. He's at 11. Living Horizon's a cool card. I could see myself really wanting to build a Paladin deck around that. It's like hand lock, but you get to be Paladin instead. And instead of tapping, you do stuff like, well, he hero powered on the first 3 turns. It's gonna be close.
Calm down.
He's at 7. I don't have a beast to activate this. Can he gain enough life? He's at 5 now. So kill command is lethal next turn, but he could play some crazy lifesteal stuff here. Prismatic Beam costs 1 less for each enemy minion. That's not it. Yeah, this paladin just got rolled. Yeah, this was a very good start. even better than this, even better for me than how good my start was how bad his hand was. He played 3 cards the whole time. For the first 6 turns or whatever. You will lose if you only play 3 cards for 6 turns. Even if they're really good cards, which his were. He had pretty good cards, but hero power in turn 2, hero power in turn 3. As a paladin, just ain't gonna cut it. He just drew poorly. And I drew very well. I did have like the dream hand. I'm just saying I don't think I needed that dream hand to roll a paladin who just does nothing like that. Okay, we're 1-0 against Druid. We're gonna a very similar hand to last time, so we're gonna keep like this. Holy cow, this hand's insane. This should beat Druid as long as he's not insane in the membrane. He didn't play his 1 mana 3/2 dragon that gives another dragon +1/+1, so we're off to a good start. That would have been pretty bad for us. This is pretty bad for us. Splish Splash Whelp he's very happy about. So how do I want to do this? I think I want to do remote control. Just start spreading my board. This takes a while you know, it takes 3 turns to get the 3 minions summoned, so you want to start those 3 turns as soon as possible. Yeah, we're gonna coin our Sea Hound for sure. Should I go face or punch the 3/5? Let's go face. This is very hard for Druid to deal with. It's hard for anyone to deal with, although he has 5 mana. So maybe I should be a little bit more scared. Spell damage swipe would do it, but I don't know how he's going to get 2 spell damage down. He can get 1 spell damage for 1 mana because of the mini guy here. But how does he get another spell damage and a swipe? Oh, isn't there the... Yeah, he only got the 1 spell damage, so that's good for us. So we're still in it. He would have ended it if he had the full clear that he needed. So I'm very glad that he didn't. Okay, we can do like barrel, snake, mantle shaper. Oh, be careful here. We want the board space, so we actually will trade. Just to get 1 more pound. And now I don't know what he does here. He could get another swipe. Second Malfurion's Gift, or just like a swipe. Because he might run swipe. Probably run swipe? I don't know if this deck runs swipe. Swipe isn't enough to kill my 5/5 though. It's just really good for him. Keeps him in the game at least. Dang it. That sucks. My hand's not very good either. Jeez, on turn 5 all I did was play a 4/4 taunt. Really bad. Can't give Druid any room. Now he's at 7 mana. He's gonna get Zilliax pretty soon. Yeah, you can play Zilliax next turn. Yeah, he's got the Lifesteal Rush. He's closing it out. I think the jig is up. He gains another 4 life here because I can't kill it without attacking into it. Yeah, that second swipe killed us. I mean, we're also dead to the fact that he had 2 Splish Splash Whelps, so he has so much mana now, right? I mean, that's like a huge deal. If he was at 7 mana here, we'd have a chance. So it's not just that he had 2 swipes at the right time, it's that he had 2 Splish Splash Whelps as well.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
We all exist in
Yeah, that's really Good for him. Oh, he didn't get the refresher mana crystals though. He's teasing me. He's making me feel like we have a chance. I definitely want 4 3/3s like this. Yeah, I guess I want to trade this off just so I can get a 5/5. We'll see if that's good enough. Oh. Oh, force all enemy minions to attack each other, yeah. That should be GG. We'll see if his random spells he casts, though, just destroy him. Nope, they're insane. Yeah, we can get out of this fight. Well done. Well done, Druid. Double splish splash, double swipe. Okay, we're 1-1 against Druid. I think it's probably a favorable matchup based on... it's hard to say. We both had the dream hand. His dream hand beats my dream hand. If we both have lousy starts, I think I'm favored. So I guess that makes it feel like a 50-50. If we both do exceptionally well, he wins. If we both do miserably, I win. And then of course, if you mismatch it, it tilts in the way that you would expect it to. If he has a good start and I don't, he wins. If I have a good start and he doesn't, I win.
Who wants to play?
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, we'll keep the Thorn Mantle only. Nice, Patchwork Pals is good. Though on turn 2, probably just Barrel of Monkeys. Because it'll be a 2/5 to go along with our 1/3. We'll see what he plays. We're 4-1 against Death Knight, so I feel pretty good about our odds. Wow, another Thorn Mantle? Crazy. Dang it, he kept his whole hand. I'm getting upset about it. I think every time I've pointed out that my opponent has kept some or most of their hand, they haven't won. Actually, that's not true. I think the rogue that high rolled the heck out of us kept their whole hand, and I was salty about it because, well, obviously it was insane. Barrel of Monkeys puts him in a situation to use his hero power next turn to kill it. It'll be a 2/5, and then both of these and their death row and the hero power kills it. So I could like banana a Thorn Mantle. I think I'm just gonna Barrel of Monkeys. I guess it's not dead if we do it this way, so that's actually pretty wise. Now he needs to come up with an extra way to kill the 2/5, and he can't do it. Yeah, this was smart. I'm glad we came up with this play. Patchwork Pals is good, but maybe Ball of Spiders is better. It's a little slower. No, it's a little faster. It's a little. It's hard. It's hard to evaluate. Patchwork Pals lets me be faster sooner, but it's slower now. Uh-oh. Well, that was very good for my opponent, very bad for me. Kill command would have been nice. Dang, okay. I guess we just reset the board. Dang it, that was a mistake. This would have been actually really good into Ziliax. It would have survived at 1 health. So I could have, and then, ah man. Well, it's good into this too, and I want to kill this as well. It doesn't quite kill it. Ah, geez, we can't quite get there. Okay, this is pretty good though. I don't have any beasts. But giving minions my hand +1/+1 is very good. Hopefully he can't kill my rattlesnake. He can. Dang it, so I can't banana it up to summon a bigger beast. Oh, my beasts have rush though. Okay, so these are gonna have rush. So I should do this. Liak into Rampage. Bump here.
You could use a trim.
Bump here. Okay, weird matchup so far. He's not Highlander.
Take a good look. You ain't never
He got
seen
Reska,
nothing.
which is bad, but doesn't do a ton for him right now. Oh, this has taunt. I didn't realize. But that's okay. This has +4 attack. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10. If I just want to clear at all costs. I think I would rather... Oh, it has 8 attack. Okay. So, banana kills. This kills here.
They love a little fiddle.
Trade off the Liak. Oh no, we missed the damage. That was silly. Obviously, you hit face before, so we missed the damage on the enemy hero. Not a big deal. He gets a random 8 cost. It's a good one. Might just close out the game for him. I don't know how we deal with this 610. It's a good start. Oh, we need him to not draw cards. So this has to... We have to go like this. I think we play this and just pray that he can't do the 1/4 to use the 610 on my 5/5. And then we play the Jormungars.
Stand and fight in darkness.
Okay. What's he have here? The cost is 0. Stitch Giant? Give me my kill command. Yeah, and we can at least kill the 610. But now how to not die to the 8/8 plus this hero power? Well, we've got card advantage.
You could use a trim.
More fun than a barrel of monkeys. What could be more fun than that?
I hunt alone.
Okay, we've got hope here. He's only got 2 cards. It's pretty good for him. I'm kind of digging this guy's deck, by the way.
Alone. Stitched together. We are strong.
Is he rainbow? I think he might just be red-green Death Knight. No, he's rainbow, because he has Reska. Okay. Okay. Observer of Myths. Oh, double Observer of Myths?
Going to believe this. No one's going to believe this.
Into... I guess it's gonna be Huffer, Misha, or... yeah. Huffer... Maybe it's just Huffer, Misha. Yeah, it's gotta be Huffer, Misha, Leok. Or play another Misha.
Moves quickly.
He can kill the Huffer with his hero power already. So let's just Leok. Go face for as much as we can. He's at 18, but he did yeah, he's got a gigantic toy snatching Geist. Five cost? Yeah, it's pretty good for him. Okay, it all comes down to if he discovers a good undead here. If it's like a huge guy that got a huge discount, it's very good. Face? 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 Honestly, could be worse. But, it might have been, I think it's good enough still though. Dang.
I swear I saw it.
Definitely want a Misha. Silverback. I guess we want to banana this out of range of hero power. He's at 12. We actually might be able to burst him down if we get a Leroy, kill command, something.
Me have bag for you.
Ah, he's got the full clear here. He's at 12. Does he have lethals? Oh, he has. No, this doesn't. Okay. 10. No, he doesn't have lethal set up. so maybe there's hope.
Come to load.
Okay, in case we draw Leroy, we need to hold on to the banana.
I own
Right?
through and through.
Well, I guess our weapon would get there. No, I'm just gonna trust that he has a way to clear. Maybe he has a 1 health taunt. And saving the banana if we top deck. Ooh, he just has lethal. Oh, I didn't even know this was still in the game. It's awesome. Good on him. You win some, you lose some. It was very close. What went wrong that game? Him having Reska. Right? Him having Reska. There were a lot of ways for him, though, besides Reska, to get out if he had threads, right? I don't know, he's Rainbow Death Knight, and he had every legendary Rainbow Death Knight card, right? He had all of them. He had the Ma and Pa, he had the Reska, he had the Horseman, and he had the Necrotic Explosion, actually. Even though it was like crazy overkill, if he didn't have it, he might have been dead, right? So he kind of... It's definitely close. Is this a tempo good moment? Sneaky, yeah, I think it's this is cool. Coin Sneaky into Thorn Mantle, so she buffs the first ball on Ball of Spiders, which is good if the Observer of Myths survives. By the way, he kept his whole hand. What is this? Everybody just keeps their whole hand every time, every match.
Post-pop Goblin Core.
So we play Observer, hold the snakes, because they're very likely to be buffed here if the Observer survives. Observer might not survive, we'll see. He has 2 more cards he kept. Yeah, he's gonna kill the Observer. Freaking flame guys. Gosh dang it.
I can't do it. Calm down.
Just go face with everything now, I guess. I guess if I just surmised that he had Flame Geyser since he kept so many cards, I should have just attacked with both snakes on turn 2. He'd be at 2 less life right now. Well, this is good. This is very good. Barrel, barrel, mantle. He's in trouble since he had a really slow turn just now. I changed my mind. 3 4/4s is better. Four mana for 3 4/4s is just absurd. Or 4 3/3s, whichever it is. It's like, now what does he do? He kept this card. Sleet Skate was really good. Hero power. Yeah, we'll drop a barrel of monkeys here. Ooh, this is better. I don't love trading, but I think it's correct here. Yeah, the Gattle Snake is tough for him, for sure. Yeah, he's got the sleet, freezes another 4/4, goes back up to 19, but now what do you do? Oh, you just have both your sleet skaters, okay. That's fine though. We still have a full clear. We still get to push him down even further. Should I hero power? Or weapon? I was gonna hero power, but maybe weapon's better? No, let's just hero power. He's only gonna win if he has a clear, so I don't want to develop more minions into his board clear. This is 4 bullets loaded. Yeah, he's just toast.
Reality.
We'll see. We'll see. Discovery of magic. I think that's GG. We'll banana you. Is it really not over? It's not, because he gains so much armor. But now we can play this since he's out of freezes, right? Yeah, he played all his sleet skaters.
Magma go hand in hand.
Yeah, we'll kill Artificer like this, I guess. Throw power. Banana here. He's at 11, and this has 6 shots in it. So even if he has a flame strike or something, he's dead. Although we did use the kill command, right? So we do need to finish him off. No! I was gonna say Blizzard actually keeps the snake alive. Gives him more time. But it doesn't kill my stuff. It just gives me another turn to hero power. And slowly mount my advantage.
Until low.
How should I play this? Just end turn? Sure, just end turn. Once again, he already needs a clear to stay in the game, so I shouldn't play more into the clear. If you play it this turn, it casts twice. You got the other Arcane Artificer. Yep. But my Gatling Snake dealt 8 damage. Now I still have 2 5/1s. Yeah, he's looking for something. He could clear. I don't know if he would win because he's at 6 and he's out of Arcane Artificers and Sleet Skaters. But he could survive. Did he find a clear? I'm almost hoping that he does, just for the content. I think he's done though. Yeah, that's not looking good for him.
Checkmate. Well done.
We got there. Okay, we're working our way through Platinum. Couple losses in a row there, slowing us down a bit. Yeah, just 2 in a row. Oh, but there was another rogue mixed in there that we lost too. Okay, lots of Death Knight on the ladder. It's good to know. It looks like I'm favored against Death Knight, so it makes sense to keep playing this deck.
In death. Let the hunt begin.
Patchwork Pals. I think I keep the remote control against Death Knight because of the 2 mana summon 2 1/1s card. It's very good. He only kept one card this time. Didn't play it. We could coin Barrel of Monkeys just to get a minion in play immediately. Sure. Maybe I should have coined Patchwork Palace to play a 4/4 next turn though. That would have been better. I really underrate Patchwork Palace. Like as a play. Spending 2 mana to do nothing is, on the turn that you play it, feels so questionable. In this case it worked out because I was imagining myself wanting to RC remote control into minions on turn as soon as I could. My play ended up making a lot of sense. Okay, we'll go slow now to get the
They love a little bit of
animal companions in my hand. It's got 4 mana. Is he gonna play the 3/3 excavate? It's pretty slow for him. Okay, the mining casualties. Hero power's pretty slow too.
I hunt alone.
Barrel of Monkeys. Into Jungle Gym. Hold the Jungle Gym. Lots of good plays there. This is my instinct. I think a lot of these turns where you just have like, you're loaded up on 2-cost cards, you have to play a little bit by instinct. Okay. So Leok seems phenomenal. Do I want to Huffer? I don't think I need to. Oh, that was a okay, I'm not super punished, but I shouldn't have. Of course, I shouldn't trade the beast in before I jungle gym. I was just thinking, it's like if I jungle gym and they hit like an odd number of shots on the amateur puppeteer, then I don't want to like waste the damage. So if I deal damage to the amateur puppeteer first, I can make it so I'm less likely to leave a weird amount of life remaining on the puppeteer for my minions to trade into. But of course, if I'm trading into it, then I get fewer shots on the jungle gym. This looks like, yeah, this looks like a matchup that I'm gonna lose. It's not over though. He left my Leok alive. Leroy is a clean kill. I think we're not gonna Leok. I think we're going to kill command, punch. Jormungandr. Barrel of Monkeys, because I need the taunt in the way. I think what needs to happen is he's unable to get through the taunts to my Leok, and my 4/1s are able to punish. It's the only way I see this working out. It's a good start. Okay. Trade. Buff his hand again. Ah, the hollow hand ends it. Let's just leave.
Well fought. I can see.
Dang. I'd like to be a little bit more favored against Death Knight, seeing as today it's been 35% Death Knight, and the next most represented class is only 15%. But yeah, another Death Knight. There's tons of Death Knight. How do you farm Death Knight? I don't think you can, right?
Will not falter. Let the hunt begin.
I mean, this deck is probably as good as any at farming Death Knight. Coin 2 into 4. Like, coin Patchwork Pals into my 4/4, rather. Is one option I'm thinking of. I didn't do that last game, and later on I was kind of wishing I had. You know what I'm thinking. Coin, Observer into Tremors.
Quickly.
We'll save the coin. Play the snakes, play the Observer, and then on turn 3 we can then decide.
Candle Mudslider.
How explosive do we want to be? I'm gonna choose to be very explosive. Oh no! My hand's too full. I didn't realize that was even a possibility. I'm not also streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming just on YouTube. I think there's a way to do both at once, but I don't know how. I should probably look it up. Because it probably doesn't cost much in the way of bandwidth or whatever. What do I burn here? Hopefully I burn something stupid like a Barak. Or a Jungle Gym, that's fine. Okay.
No one's going to believe this.
I went for the explosive turn. Let's see how it works out. Ah, he destroyed me. Yeah, just... He had the AoE, and I lost. I don't think there's anything else, to consider about this. I don't think we can win from here. Am I playing 2 all-inny in these matchups? We're gonna hero power to kill the 3/1. Yeah. Okay, maybe not over. So you're saying there's a chance. Please don't draw any plagues. Thank goodness.
No one's going to believe this.
Oops. Let's just go all in then. Oh, Bunny Stomper. Could be huge. Jeez Louise. He's got all the curse cards.
Death cannot be bound.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, now the plagues start coming.
That feels good.
Death cannot be bound.
Okay. Powerful turn. He's down to 15. I think it's gonna come down to how many. Oh, nope. It's gonna come down to the fact that he draws Reska right away. Yeah, and he gets the better minion. And he has Marin, apparently, in his deck. Jeez. A top deck lord.
That feels good.
Shouldn't be able to win from here, so don't need to stress out too much. I guess we'll do it this way. I don't know if there's just like a big delay on my stream or what. It looks like you're a little late, Cosmic Dump Sauce. I'm not sure which turn you were referring to when I still had the Observer of Myths, but yeah, I definitely might have misplayed this match, but based on his draw, I don't know if it would have mattered. He really got what he needed when he needed it. Felt like he had that tipping point on me either way. Lots of Death Knights. Is this a good deck against Death Knight? I'm not sure. Let's look it up just while we're queuing. They're pretty much all... That was not a pure Rainbow Death Knight. That's actually the green-blue build I was kind of running around with before.
Versus the Thunder King.
This is not my first guerrilla war. Let the
Do I get to see what their weaknesses are? Doesn't look like I do. Yeah, you have to have premium to see the matchup against what the opponent is doing.
They love a little fiddle.
Is Rainbow Death Knight weak against? Okay, well, hopefully
Down.
he only has 1 mana this turn, so we should be able to just pop off here.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, I don't know how to figure out. I have to figure it out on my own, chat. We're on our own. Gotta figure out how to beat these Rainbow Death Knights. So if I Observer Sneaky Snake, how does this work? Does everything get +2 attack? Okay, that's good to know. It does not work at all. It gets +1 attack. The +1/+1 it gets from Thorn Mantle does not down until after it's already summoned and Observer of Myths is done looking at it. Jeez, that sucks. 3 mana Shaman, do you have a way to punish me? With no more coin left? Kill one of my observers? Or are you gonna kill both somehow? Please don't kill both. Aw, you scumbag. Oh, he kills neither. What the heck was that? He's setting up for something. It still doesn't trigger Observer? How'd you summon me with more attack than this? Unbelievable. I'm kind of upset, actually. So was I supposed to just play a 5/5 there? Nah, this is good. Even if my observers don't get value, we're still coming out ahead here. You got toasted. Okay. Okay, that's good to know about the Observer of Myths math. If you're summoning 1/1s that get buffed for any reason, I guess they don't help trigger the Observer of Myths. Diao Chan Valira.
Shall we dance?
We're 0-2 against Rogue, not a good sign. Going second with a Mantle Shaper is a little reassuring to me. I think Mantle Shaper is a great card to have in the matchup in your opening hand. Let's see if I'm correct. What are they playing? That their target. Oh, of course. Their stupid 1 mana 1/3 weapon. My instinct is to just vicious pass.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Well, that's good. Okay, I want to kill this, and I want to buff my vicious Slither Spear. I don't know what I'm buffing it out of range of with that banana. 3 health instead of 2 health doesn't make a ton of sense. Dang. Okay, this is a good turn though. We can do banana, banana. I guess we should do the 5/5. I wanted to play the Thorn Mantle, but obviously a 5/5 is better. He's looking for a treasure to help him out. Gosh dang it, and he got it. Well, we can do 5 into 1. Let's do it this way.
I hunt alone.
I want to give this beast I summoned +1/+1, so we'll do it this way. Yeah, we could have gotten a 5/5 there instead of 3/1/1s, but we made the 5/5 cheaper, and now we're setting up our reload, which we desperately need. Although if we knew that he needed to do a setup turn to stay in the game, then maybe we should have put 2 extra power on the board. Dang it. Now I really wish that I had the 5/5 on the board. It would totally dismantle his lifesteal minion. Instead he gains, I guess he only gains 4 extra life compared to what he would have. Still, that Ziliax just really screwed me.
I know all the steps.
And now he's got hit. Yeah, he gets to play his Scorpion right now. 5/5. Oh, and he even gets to do it. Yeah, gosh dang it. Yeah, Rogue just really punishes me. Apparently, I'm gonna be 0-3 against Rogue in a moment. Did he just have an insane hand though? 2 Blood Rocks. Stick up Kobold Miner. Maybe. Technically alive. The best kind of alive. Maybe his spells suck. Not counting on it. He did Shadow Step, your leftmost minion has +1 attack and lifesteal. Huh. Play all the beasts.
Calm down.
Hit here. Don't think I want to punch my face into that. My life is actually going to be pretty valuable. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. It's not likely to kill this, is it? Okay, apparently it did kill it. Yeah, I mean, I got lucky with those shots for sure. But I had the backup plan in case I needed it. That was probably the better way to play it. Yeah, and then he has a board clear. Can't play around the board clear. You just lose to it. And just decide, that's okay. Sometimes we lose to Rogue 3 times in a row. Oof. The losses are definitely catching up. We were something like 12-3, and now we're 14-8. Yeah, he's got no. We can just concede. We can't win this. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Well fought.
Standard is hard. just gonna say it's variance and keep jamming games, but geez, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses and 3 wins in the last 9 games. So 11, yeah, we were 11-3, and now we're 14-9, so we're just getting pummeled.
Forest fights back.
Let the hunt begin.
Ever since we got to platinum. Not a huge surprise. We're not playing like an expensive optimized deck, so once we start facing real opponents, we'll start losing a lot more. That's okay. We'll keep the faith. It's day 1, so we're probably gonna run into a lot of tryharders. So don't be surprised if it's not all smooth sailing. Dang it. Patrick Pals is good though.
Calm down.
So next turn it's like Misha Thornmantle. Does he have Splish Splash? Please don't tell me he has Gift Wrapped Whelpin and Splish Splash. Ruby Cat, not great either. Okay, Barrel of Monkeys is at least good. Yeah, we do Barrel into Thornmantle. Because this lines up better on the board than Misha does.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Okay, we can kill that, so let's kill that. There are a couple ways to do it. Observer into Huffer. I like that.
No one's going to believe this.
Oh my gosh. The Thorn Mantle. Holy cow, that was good. He's in trouble now. I thought I would have to trade both of these and that my Huffer would die, but if the +1/+1s helped a lot there. Gosh, screw you and your swipes. Every time, man. Okay, I think we need to slow roll this. Yeah, the Credit Card Warriors. It's the best card in the deck. Warrior's actually not in a great place right now, but the Death Knight, Rainbow Death Knight is really expensive. But has just like a really powerful spread of matchups. And we have been playing a lot of Death Knights. We were favored against Death Knights at first, but as the deck lists have gotten more refined, we've gotten less good at Death Knight. Okay, we're gonna not play the 5/5 because we're gonna use it to make a really powerful Observer of Myth's turn. Slightly slower this turn in order to mount a force that Druid can't take down next turn. He's Hero Power Druid. Respect to this guy. This is, I think, a very cool deck. It should lose to us, but if it wins to us, it makes me feel really bad about our deck. Because I've played with Hero Power Druid, and it should be atrocious against Hunter. or against fast decks like this in general.
No one's going to believe this.
Yeah, I think we do 3.
Magic and magma go hand in hand.
Then do we want to play the Leok, the Barrel of Monkeys, or the Hero Power? Probably the Barrel of Monkeys. And then go face. And now our opponent's like do or die time. It should not be easy for Druid to come back from this, but we'll see. Spell damage swipe is a start. Kills my 6/5. Unless he does, yeah. Dang it, he has the 3rd swipe. Screw that. I mean, yeah, he had both spread birds, so he got to draw a ton of cards. Gosh. I guess he didn't get the full clear somehow. How curious that this is a beast. Please kill the 3/2? Yeah, okay. So at least we get to keep the 1/1 taunt in the way. So his massive hero power doesn't get to do much this turn. He's got 8 mana, 4 cards still. Yeah, I mean... Back when I was playing Hero Power Druid, you didn't get to have 4 swipes in your deck. Let alone with good sources of spell damage. Leok. This is 8, put him down to 14. Put him down to 5 life. I think we save the Leroy. I think instead we... Yeah, we're gonna skip out on the hero power for a turn. Alright, what you got, Druid? Yeah, I've heard the term credit card warrior. Because back in the day, warrior was the go-to class to be the expensive class. Buying packs. That's funny. Buy. I was just making the point that in the current meta, it seems like the credit card deck is not warrior. But yeah, he got the... Dang it! He needed this specific dragon. He didn't get this taunt dragon. I think we can actually still get there. He only has 8 cards left in his deck though, so it's not that unlikely that he gets it. I was just making the point that Death Knight I think is currently the credit card class instead of warrior, but you're right. The original credit card term was called credit card warrior because of all the legendaries in the control warrior deck. Okay, do we switch things up now that we're losing a ton? I mean, we've just lost miserably. We're 30% over the last 10 games. This is the deck I was playing before. It's kind of cheeky. It's kind of cute. But I feel like it needs something else. Oh, you call them credit card warriors in RuneScape also. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it predates Hearthstone. I just assumed it was a Hearthstone thing because of the class warrior being the expensive class. I kind of want to Google it now. Credit card warrior. Oh, it looks like it's originally a RuneScape thing. That's hilarious. Maybe not originally. I saw 2007, but that's just the name of the subreddit, r/2007scape. But the fact that RuneScape is the first thing that pops up makes me feel like it's probably from RuneScape. Geez, yeah, you learn something new every day. Good old RuneScape. Okay, I like this deck, but I want one more thing to give me more inevitability against. So what I would really love is to find a way to slip Floppy Hydra into the deck, because it means I can never fatigue. And the other thing about Floppy Hydra is you can use Death Growl to put the Floppy Hydra Death Rattle on some really insane cards. Let's go like this. One Loot Hoarder, one Mosh Pit, one Floppy Hydra. Okay, the more we're understanding the meta, I think the better this deck is, because I can really try and figure out what I need to beat specific matchups. So against the grindy matchups, I know the Helya, well, you pretty much keep Helya anyway. Against Druid, more than anything, we want Reska.
Cenarius, guide me to victory. All will serve me in death.
Okay, no need to coin anything out. We can go nice and slow. We do want to draw as much as possible, because as long as we can get Reska, Druid wins by just having an insane turn with the Ziliax and Marin, and there's the Reska. We've got double mining casualties. This should be a win. This deck's 3-0 against Druid, actually. I've made some tweaks to it, though. But the core of what this deck does is very good against Druid.
The citadel stands strong.
Oh, perhaps I should have coined Helya there. I wasn't thinking too hard. I don't think the Helya matters that much in this matchup, though.
Stay alert, my children.
That would have been really good here.
Alert, my children. Danger awaits.
We all
Jeez Louise, what kind of BS turn was that? Candle much lighter. Kind of sounds like he's saying candle mudslider. That was a great treasure to get though. Although we hit not the best target. We lost the 2 and 3 to hit the better target, a 3/4 taunt. But that's okay. We will coin out these guys and clear off his board. Coining out Reska's, or I'm sorry, coining out the... Oh. He got the Doomkin on 5. That's not good for us. We should be okay with one less mana. He trades like a baby.
You have earned an eternity of
Okay, we got a full clear. We got our Helia down. Our Reska's getting very cheap. So now we just want to find a Death's Growl or a Mosh Pit to go with it.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
That's definitely bad for us. It's really bad for us, actually.
No reprieve!
Getting a little bit more worried.
No reprieve!
I think we leave the 6/6 up. Don't want to give him another Marin. We leave the 6/6 up so we can slip in a Loot Hoarder. To try and draw for, like I said, Death Growl or Mosh Pit to go with our Reska. There's the Wonder Swan. The Plagues can disrupt this sometimes, but no such luck from us. I guess we should just be happy he didn't play Dollmaster into Wondrous Wand. Swipe face. Put me down to 20. It's a decent play. Ah, but now we can't afford it. That Frostplague was huge, actually.
Time waits for no one.
We all exist in harmony.
Yeah, he only drew one minion there because he has already drawn all his stuff. Okay. How to do this? A few options here. I think we should punch you into there and see what we draw. Yes, we got the Death Growl. Insane. Okay, okay, okay.
My rule is eternal.
I think we should do. Oh, this is really tricky. I'm gonna do it like this.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again. You know very good.
Okay, good news, bad news. We lost our Reska. Bad news. Good news is we can get it back though with stealing our mana though. With our Excavate treasure. We don't have that much more stuff to be worried about though. Sure. Do this plus get some more plagues in there. He's got 6 cards in his 6 plagues in his deck in a 16-card deck. We're still in trouble. We need to get Reap what you sow or Kobold Miner. Yeesh. We can return that to his hand at least. And it won't have the buffs on it anymore either. Mon Pa's not scary. Oh, we're so close to Primus. Okay. This is good, this is good. Skeleton Crew. See what treasure we get. Sure, that's great. Turn this to his hand. How much does it cost? Each dragon use, it's gonna cost like nothing. So maybe we return this to his hand? Nah, it gives him a reroll on his legendary minions. I don't like that either. Return nothing to his hand? That's scary. Returning the 6/6 makes a lot of sense. It's only 3 mana. But the dragon is only 1 mana, and it has rush. Oh good, get the plagues in there. That's very lucky. It's huge actually. The other thing is this has more health now for the Primus to steal from it. He's hero powering, I guess that's a good sign. Because it costs 2 less. Okay. We're alive.
The runes decide your
Kill the 6/11. It's gonna be hard for Druid to deal with this Primus now because it has 20 health.
remnants of life.
We take Fistful of Corpses, that's a free kill on something. Get rid of the Mon Pa because we don't want him to gain more life, I guess. And we get a value trade with our free one. Then we punch face. So now he's got more plagues in his deck. He didn't draw any. He was, I think half his deck is plagues, right? 9 cards out of his 15 card deck. So he's lucky that he dodged those plagues. Okay, he just summoned a couple of 80s. Oh, he also gets this in his hand. But his deck did not start with no duplicates, so it's just a vanilla 8 mana 8/8. Okay, that shouldn't be lethal on the Primus. It's close, but not quite. Maybe I should have killed the mech though. I didn't know he's going face. That makes sense, that makes sense. Okay, but we can steal that. Yeah, he's done for. We just need a way to deal a little bit more damage. Oh no, we don't, because it has +2/+2. We're golden. Kill this. Kill this, steal the huge minion. Our opponent's so dead.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen
Yeah, he's dead. This breach Druid like every time. It's really frustrating. If you're running into a lot of Druid, run this particular flavor of the Reska Death Knight. Super powerful. Okay, here's the Death Knight we've been running into so much. Are we good against Death Knight as this weird version of Death Knight? I have no idea, but this hand's very good.
Only one true king.
You know, we were talking about Credit Card Warrior earlier, and I thought it was a Hearthstone thing. Now that I think about it, I bet the term Wallet Warrior, yeah, it's a Hearthstone thing. It was like the name of the deck. It looks like there's some other references to Wallet Warrior. It was like a brand, which is kind of funny to me. But if I type in Wallet Warrior into Google, one of like the top options for completing that idea is Wallet Warrior Hearthstone. Anyway. We're gonna play Chillfallen Baron because some of the 1-mana treasures aren't that interesting to play this turn, like the 1-mana restore 3 health, draw a card. I don't have anything on restore health to, so I'd rather play my 3-mana card draw card. Also, card draw is pretty important in this matchup because we want to get Helya as soon as possible. Like really, really as soon as possible. Yeah, so in some in the Druid matchup, Reska's the most important. In the Death Knight matchup, Helya's the most important. Nice, we got Helya on 4. He's drawing a bunch of extra cards, but maybe I don't even care. If I put some Plagues into his deck, the more card draw he plays, the worse off he is. Yeah, I don't know why there's like a delay for some people watching the stream. Because you're not the first person that has been in the chat that makes it seem like you're like 5 minutes behind. But also, I did take like way more than 5 minutes to respond to Calvin's like wallet or his RuneScape comment, so it might not actually be delayed. Dang it! My opponent had Helya on 4 also. That's really bad for me.
My rule is eternal.
What to do about that? I think. There are a lot of options here. One is to start swinging with the Staff of Primus just to get Plagues into his deck as fast as possible. But there's nothing really good to swing into.
My rule is eternal.
Let's take the other play is Burrow Buster, but I just feel like it doesn't line up that well. Ugh. I mentioned this card specifically as being a treasure I wasn't that interested in, and here it is again.
I have but little time.
But
You shall suffer.
the good news is yeah, on YouTube it's a lot easier. Yeah, and YouTube it's actually extremely easy to get behind just because of weird shenanigans like that. Which is actually something I like about YouTube streams compared to Twitch streams. It's like if you're watching a Twitch stream, it's really inconvenient to like go back and it's like, oh, did I miss something? But in YouTube you can just like go back and forth like you're watching live TV back when satellite TV was a thing that people did, and you could like back stuff up really conveniently. Okay, Quartz Crusher, not a huge deal, although we can't attack this turn now. We can go ahead and kill off the Acolyte of Death, which we should probably do. I know it's funny to try and make him draw a ton of cards, but if drawing cards ever becomes bad for him, he can trade this off himself. So might as well trade it down while it's convenient for us to do so. And then this time I will just play the 6/5 here. to excavate. It doesn't get to rush into anything, but it's like 6/5 is nice to have on board, and it's mana efficient here. Nice. Make him draw the Frost Plague is really fortunate for us. So we want to shuffle Plagues in really aggressively since they're eternal and he's drawn through a good deal of his deck. Yeah, in Twitch you have to go to their channel and look at like past broadcasts, and then like the current broadcast is shown as an option as a past broadcast, so you can open it up and like watch the VOD up to that point in the broadcast. Okay, Unholy Plague's not bad because Deep Home Geode is gonna just toss them. Okay, have I drawn a disproportionately unlucky amount of plagues though? How many are in my deck? He's played exactly Helya, and I've drawn 3 plagues now. Unlucky. We should probably just get the epic right now. Yeah, there are a few lines here. Like I said, getting the plagues in sooner rather than later is actually like extremely useful, but well, this is insane though. That's why you do the tempo good play. Now he's down to 14. He missed the plagues again now. He's only drawn like 1 plague. Calvin will be back. does duty call at work? Because I assume you're at work, and I know you just like sometimes have downtime at work and sometimes don't. So I assume suddenly it's like, ah, downtime's over. Well, that's fine for us. We're just gonna steal that with the Reska.
Remnants of life.
Yep, it's the only reasonable play. So then what else are we doing this turn? Probably we want to water source, look for... Okay. Cool, this is our last excavate to get our legendary excavate. Yeah, so we get to steal this. And then we can use it to get extra spell damage. Or to get extra, just to summon some 3/3s with Reborn, which is certainly better.
Unholy. Symbol of death.
Monpaw is fine. So now what do we want to do? He already kind of really needs to clear the board, so we should not play too aggressively.
I have but little time.
My pain.
You know what though, I'm gonna bank the energy it takes to excavate this so I have this right away, and then I'm also gonna play down with the ship just to get as many plagues in his deck as soon as possible. Really try and put him on a clock here. He didn't draw any plagues, unlucky for us. It's not super likely to draw them on any given turn, but to continue to miss them for him is really lucky, and for me to continue to draw them is really unlucky. I guess I've only drawn 3. But still, it's more than he's drawn, and he has way more in his deck. He has 7 in his deck, and I still just have the 3 in my deck. The deck tracker, I'm using Hearthstone deck tracker, but the overlay doesn't show on the stream. I was fiddling around to see if there was a way to get that to work, and I couldn't figure it out. But the deck tracker does a pretty poor job at keeping track of the plagues correctly. But I think that I have 3 and he has 7. Okay, this is a full clear for him. Oh, except I get to keep my Reborn guys. Oh, apparently it wasn't a full clear. Oh, no, it is. Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, he concedes. It wasn't a full clear. Amazing. Okay, the stream's kind of popping off today. I'm just glancing over here. I have 3 concurrent viewers popping off, but I have 23 views, meaning I've had a bunch of people at least show up to the stream, which was not the case when I tried streaming just some roguelike stuff a couple weeks ago. So that's good to know. And also, I'm pretty sure that even small amounts of as soon as I mention that, my concurrent viewers goes back down to 2. But I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
The Lich King!
um,
The Lich King!
watch hours,
None shall
one of the most efficient ways to boost your watch hours is with live streams like this. Wow, what a phenomenal hand. Getting the Helia right away in the Death Knight matchup is huge. We're gonna coin gold panner. Keep on panning. Okay, he's got some plagues as well. Let's get some mining casualties out there. Man, what a phenomenal start. Next turn I can staff Cavaldier, or I could Cavaldier Death Growl. We'll do Cavaldier Staff. I would love to Death Growl Cavaldier in this matchup, since I've drawn the Helia, but we're not gonna force it since the weapon lines up so well here. We'll just do it this way. But next turn I might Death Growl Chill Fallen instead of Helia. Wait on the Helia just a little bit longer to get the Death Growl on the 3-2, if he lets me. Ah, rude. Dang it, and he killed the 3-2. It's extremely rude, all around. Everything about that turn was scummy.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
So he's got 6 plagues in his deck. We missed out on 2 plagues because of the Restaurant Viper. Oh, he's hand buff? Rainbow? Jeez. I could be in trouble here.
Lightblood is killing it!
Dang it, and I draw one of his plagues immediately?
That feels good.
I'm getting tilted. We'll just trade here, I guess.
One more death can't hurt.
I only have 2 plagues in my deck, and I drew one of them. He has 6 and he's drawn none of them.
Candle mudslider.
Okay, we need to draw Reska ASAP. He's about to play some big cards. Well, that helps me draw sooner rather than later, so let's just get it out there. Keep on panning. What was Rainbow Seamstress created by? Not sure. Oh no, he's drawing so many cards. Okay, at least he drew a plague finally.
That feels good.
Too little too late, I'm afraid. We'll go ahead and kill the 4/4.
You no take pickaxe.
Yeah, we'll do the skeleton crew thing again, where we get the free epic treasure. Not gonna play it though, it's not very good right now. I didn't draw any plagues. He just runs cold feet. It's interesting. A hunter and a mage secrets. Let's see what happens when I attack here. Nothing. Let's see what happens when I... Okay. Cool. Not gonna play another card to play around Rat Trap. And oh, hope it's not Summoning Ward. Oh, good. Yeah, it was Rat Trap. So it's a good thing we didn't play another card. Okay, he drew a plague there. Can't be too upset about that. Just the one plague, but still.
My blood for the Lich King.
Why aren't you cheering?
Okay. It's mostly fine. Oh, that's terrifying. After you hear, yeah, we don't want that to live. Let's kill that right away.
The runes decide your fate. Blood, remnants of life.
This is great. Helm of Humiliation. Awesome. He might not have a clear for this. But even if he does, we can get it back with our legendary treasure. Hey, he has returned. You love to see it. Okay, is he killing this? Or just freezing it? If it's frozen, it still can't use its ability. Was it a work thing, Calvin, I assume? Okay, this lived, which is great news. Let's get some plagues going.
This is not what we stood for.
Plague for you. And when this dies, it's gonna get a random 3 cost. Not a random 3 cost, a 3 cost that he chose to get. I think I'm gonna choose not to kill that right now. Let's get our treasure in here. Or do I want to draw sooner rather than later? I think I might need the draw. Yeah, we can get the treasure. This is battle cry, so we can get the treasure whenever we need. But the draw, we might have a hard time getting the card we need to as soon as we need it. The unofficial note fixer guy. You should make it official. Okay. OP Ziliax is here. So we lost our Primus, but we can get him back with the treasure, but of course we don't want to do that until we get through Ziliax, which is going to be really hard. Ooh, that's good though. No, we can get through Ziliax right now. Yeah, we just get the Primus back and use it to kill the Ziliax.
Decide your fate.
Sure. Give undead in your hand +1/+1. Here's where the floppy Hydra matters. Watch this.
Hey, give me that! Run for the help!
Okay, we might be alive here. Well, as long as we're not dead, we should be able to stabilize. Uh-oh.
Careful, it's against me.
No! Those don't die, do they? That's so bad. How does... Oh. Oh, now we're screwed. I thought I was so big brain, gonna shuffle stuff into my deck, but he was able to. I didn't realize this was a Reno deck.
My rule is eternal.
That's just immensely bad for me. There's like no coming back from this. Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
Eternal. The citadel stands strong. I have but little time.
Geez, sometimes you lose to Reno. Is there any way Reska can pull me back? I'm not thinking so.
This is not what we stood for.
Dr. Stitch and So, 5/3 and 1. Oh yeah, so this gets a 1-cost minion for him. Alright, Reska. Are you enough? Like, certainly not. But we'll see.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again. Very bitter enough.
Oh, we got the 10/10. To
Take a
start.
good look. You ain't never seen a light again. Very dead or alive.
Still the 8/8? Okay. Sometimes winning. Can you just draw every plague in your deck real quick, buddy?
That feels good.
I know you have a bunch of them.
That feels good.
I needed you to draw a few more than that. But it might be okay with a 10-10 and an 8-8. Uh-oh.
Blood, remnants of life.
Ah, we can't kill the Primus this turn. Oh, he didn't have enough corpses. He thought he did, but he didn't. I thought he did also. Okay, this is like 1000% possible. We really want to excavate. And we really want to draw Reap What You Sow, but we also want him to draw Plagues.
Death calls.
What is this? 1 damage to all enemies. Oh my gosh. This is an intense match for sure.
Brave harmless, eh, Paul?
I have but little time.
My pain.
Okay, just draw a bunch of Plagues here and we might be okay. More than half of his deck is Plagues, by quite a bit actually. No, I needed you to draw more than just an Unholy Plague. I don't know how many you have in there, but it's enough that... Oh, I'm just dead anyway. It's a climactic... Okay. Didn't matter. What a tease, that game. Felt like I had such a chance, but I was dead before it began. I always lose to Necrotic Climactic Explosion. I want to take a look at that card. Interesting. It starts off at deal 6 damage, summon 3 2/2 souls, randomly improved by corpses you've spent. Very interesting. You really spent that? Oh, Ma and Pa spent like 1 billion corpses that game. I was like, he really was able to spend so many corpses? I remember I left Ma and Pa for like 5 turns or more. And it spends corpses, gains and spends corpses like crazy. I was like, because I was thinking, it's like, if this just like always upgrades itself to deal 22 damage, like Rainbow Death Knight feels really unbeatable. This is like the most inevitability you could ask for. But that's not how it works. It turns out this is not that easy to upgrade in Rainbow Death Knight. It's not that easy to spend corpses as Rainbow Death Knight. Okay, something else that was really frustrating was I put Floppy Hydra in here to give me like some inevitability against mostly Death Knight, right? Like the mirror match. Like if they're shuffling Plagues into my deck and I'm drawing a ton, this is like a way to offset that. But I just got destroyed by Reno. Reno's super uncommon these days because it got nerfed. But this is just like such a weak card. It helps in the grindy matchups, but only like in case that I'm not able to get there with my Plagues. I would actually really like to include the Headless Horseman, but he has that blood rune on him, which means I would have to give up Staff of the Primus and Distressed Cavaldier. And then I might as well just change the list entirely to just like a pure Rainbow Death Knight. I don't like the Reno list that my opponent had, but... And the other problem is, like, that's a legendary that I don't own, right? Which is kind of tough. What else is out there that we could try? There's the random BS Rogue deck. Doesn't seem that exciting. There's some mage lines that seem interesting to me. But I don't think I have all the cards that I need for it. Yeah, like the no minion mage. What does that look like? There's Rainbow Mage, which is trying to play as many spell schools as possible and then winning with Sif and Elemental Inspirations. But as you can see, I'm missing out on at least 3 legendaries. And these are epics, so that's way too expensive. This one, I think, is the no minion mage, which I'm pretty interested in. I'm missing out on 2 legendaries here. Two epics here. Seems like a really fun deck. 2 epics here. It's just too expensive for me right now. Yeah, we just need more cards. So maybe we should just play a little arena. Druid's pretty optimized with the Dragon Ramp list. I'm not really interested in playing that. I looked at Demon Hunter, trying to do rush stuff. I don't think it's very good right now. Oh, the other one that's interesting to me is the Sludge deck, but I can't afford this either. The Warlock Sludge deck seems interesting to me, but I can't afford it. Astral Automaton Priest deck. I think I toyed around with trying to find a way to make it work, but you can't get enough Astral Automatons. I don't know, it seems kind of fun. Is there a way to slip it into a deck that's already good? I don't think this deck. I'm thinking like maybe a Value Priest? That happens to run Astral Automatons and copy effects. Delayed product seems kind of cool. Shadow Word Ruin to deal with Druid stuff. Okay, Calvin wants to see Arena. We'll do it. We'll do it. I was hesitating because I was like, what was I thinking? Oh, I was like, do I have to change my stream title now? Oh, look, we got a tavern ticket. Apparently, we've ranked up a bunch just playing. I think we finished a bunch of our quests. Yeah, is what happened. Well, we're close to a new legendary too. Yeah, I want to reroll that. Gibbering reject, thanks. Another atrocious decision today by what is growing to feel like the worst branch of the government. Oh, was there a judicial decision that was made today? I'm not reading this in my YouTube chat, but in my lasagna chat. No, we want to go to Arena. Accept. Alright, which class do you want to see? I don't want to play Rogue, so it's either Mage or Death Knight. I actually think I want to give Mage a shot. But if you felt like Death Knight would be especially fun, you could convince me to play Death Knight. Going once, going twice. My magic will prevail. Caligos is pretty nuts. Let's take Caligos. Sure, Dry Scale Deputy. Arcane Amplifier. 3 mana 2/5 with an upside. I quite like this secret card. Fiddlefire Imp tends to have a high win rate, but Firebrand's really good too. Firebrand's a little bit faster, maybe I should take that. Really love Shivering Sorceress. We're not doing elemental stuff. We have an elemental, but I just don't think that's the deck I want to build. Nostalgic Initiate. It's weird. It's like a 3 mana 4/5 sometimes. That's pretty weak. But it gives you a 1 mana 3/3 sometimes. Ah, dang. I knew there was a little bit of a delay. I was like, he might want me to do Death Knight. I was just playing Death Knight in Constructed though. So we're going to do a Mage in Arena. Scarab Keychain is good. Heatwave is great. Vile Fiend is great. Do we want to do Excavate stuff? We're already a third of the way through, and this would be our first Excavate card. They're really mostly good the more you get of them, and this one doesn't even really do a lot on its own. Discovering more secrets. Let's see if we can get some more Excavate cards. These are terrible, but technically Party Animal can hit a Dragon, Elemental, and Demon, and Naga, and Beast. So I guess that's the pick. We don't have a ton of dragons. It's got to be the 8 mana 8/8 rush. Don't have almost any elementals. We've got the one, but I'm not doing an elemental deck. Take Flame Strike every time. I like the hidden objects. Caricature Artist is good. Helps me draw my Caligos. That was just me turning off the signature card thing there, which I don't like very much. Arc Splitter is, I think, excellent. It's better than Shimmering Tempest. Wildfire is excellent. Tons of value over time. We don't have really expensive spells, but we have some spells. Flame Strike is expensive, and having any amount of armor gain can be really clutch. It just looks like we're going to gas out with this list right now. Curve is really low. So we could take Famished Fool for card draw. If we don't have like a ton of minions, there's going to be a lot of times when in the top deck situation this is actually comparably bad. because it only draws the one card. It'll be hard to infuse. Or Big Game Hunter for the for having the beast in our sights. I've got a huge beast in my sights. What to do? What to do? Assuming you're still here, Calvin, I'll give you a chance to weigh in. I'm team Big Game Hunter. Maybe I'm just team Big Game Hunter. It's tradable. It's a huge swing in Arena. They get a big minion that I don't have ways to deal with big minions. I'll give you a minute to weigh in. That's the time you have to catch up to the delay. I only have one other 4-cost card. Not that I would play this on 4 anyway most of the time. If I am playing this on 4, I'm usually losing, right? If they were able to get a 7-cost or 7-attack minion on the board that quickly. Yeah, they did add tradable. Tech cards are a lot better when they have tradable. Team Big Game Hunter, let's do it. Oh, there's another Excavate, but Reckless Apprentice is especially good with Wildfire. This is the problem with Excavate cards in Arena, is like even if you see more than one, so often they're going to be put up against really premium cards. I think Reckless Apprentice is a little bit too premium. Heat Wave, Fireball. Another Dry Scale Deputy or another Arc Splitter? Dry Scale Deputy giving me extra wildfires is actually nuts, right? Sure, let's lean into that. Seems hilarious. Another Reckless is very good. Forgotten Animatronic is, I think, a little bit too specific. And we've already established Reckless Apprentice is very good. Even without the wildfire, it's a good card. Discovering a Secret is good. A random mage spell? No, let's take the 3-mana 3/4. A 3-mana 2/5 now with an upside. Is it better than Piloted Shredder? Probably not, right? None of our 4-drops are actually like stellar on 4, but Piloted Shredder is. Meteor is probably better than Blizzard. They're both kind of AoE, but this one's just way more damage. I love Counterspell, but it's not good enough. Primordial Glyph is much better. Arcane Amplify is also a consideration, especially with 2 Reckless Apprentices. Maybe it is just Arcane Amplifier. Primordial Glyph, though, discovering spells is so powerful. Yeah, definitely the curve seems like it might be way too low, but I think it's deceptively wily. Wildfire gives us a lot more value out of our hero power, so that's a good way to spend energy. And then also, in one of our recent picks, we got Sketchy Stranger, which is actually kind of a 5-mana card. No, it's from another class, so you can't discover Mage Secrets. So it's actually a little bit less. I will say Hunter Secrets tend to be better than Mage Secrets, though. Anyway, Sketchy Stranger is like a little bit more value than the curve lets on. Dry Scale Deputies are a little bit more value than the curve lets on. Yeah, you're right, though. Besides that, still really... Anyway, Primordial Glyph gives us a chance to discover a really high-end spell. And we already have an Arcane Amplifier, so like maybe optionality is what we want here. Audio Splitter to copy some spells in hand. Hollow Technician's actually a little anti-synergy with Wildfire. And also just pretty risky in arena in general. There are lots of ways to deal 1 damage out there. So even if you use it to get some value on your turn, on your opponent's turn now they get to use it. Let's take Audio Splitter. Last pick, we'll take a Blizzard. Yeah, really few high-end options. I'm glad we took that 8/8 rush charge guy. I forget what he was up against, but I know he didn't seem like the obvious pick at the time, but now that he's our biggest minion, it's like, oh my gosh, thank goodness we have him. We're gonna win this like a zoo deck. We're gonna fight aggressively for board control with our hero power. Hopefully we get Wildfire. I think we tossed the Audio Splitter even to 1, look for Wildfire more than anything. But 2, we have so many good 2-drops. We should look for a good 3 and 4. Maybe even a good 1, like Scarab or Shivering Gal. We got our best 4 in the deck, so now we just need to not brick our first couple draws. Not only did we top deck Shivering, but we had a spell to go with it, so I was lucky. I was also lucky, top deck a 2-drop. Top of our deck really helping us out here. You love to see it. Yeah, our deck isn't really our deck isn't really aggro at all, but we might be able to value out our opponents. Okay. Yeah, let's draw cards. That's actually excellent. Really, really good. For the 3 mana draw 3 cards is what we ended up doing that turn, assuming he can't damage us here, which I can't imagine he would. He did discover a weapon, but he has no more mana left. Unless he coins a 1-cost weapon. Yeah, I didn't think so. So the Rig Fair game gets to go off. Now we can drop our good 4-drop. We have a 3/2 on board. I'm sorry, a 3/5 on board. Okay, seems like we have a good chance to win this. That's not good though. His hand's now just huge, huge minions. They're extremely efficient for their cost. Oh, but Audio Splitter giving me another copy of Meteor could really help.
The culprit was not...
Okay, we're going face. These trades aren't like obviously excellent for him compared to what I could do there, so we're just gonna go face and make him figure out what he wants to do to contend with the board. He should have killed the Shredder, probably. Got the Wildfire, so that's good. Ah, if only we had copied it with Dry Scale Deputy. That's okay. These meteors are going to be very good, but probably not this turn. Yeah, we can just Reckless Apprentice here.
I can take him.
We're gonna hold on to the Big Game Hunter. I think there's a really good chance he's got a minion with a ton of attack in there because he's buffed his hand so much. We'll push face again. He probably wants to trade the 3/3 into the 4/3 anyway. Sword of Justice. I wish I had my Reckless Apprentice back. Ah, it's a 6/8? You gotta be kidding me.
The snake in your bait.
I know we don't get the spell burst, but maybe that's okay. You gotta do something. We can't ever really kill him, can we? We got a fireball. Oh dear. Okay, there's our big game hunter target.
I've got the beast in my sights.
How many? It gives us quite a few outs for lethal. Fireball and Arcane Amplifier and Heat Wave actually, and Reckless Apprentice would all be lethal if we dealt 8 damage to him this turn. The problem is he's 1 damage off of lethal. If we do it that way, he's. I'm pretty sure it's 1 damage off. 15 plays 2 is 17.
Give me your best shot.
He's got 4 life. Arc Splitter actually isn't out for lethal too. Holy cow, it's like half our deck kills him if we survive. He's got lethal here though. Surely. Any weapon here.
It's boogie time.
Yep. It's too bad. Maybe he trades? Maybe he doesn't see it's lethal? Trade? He's got it.
You win this
I think that was our best out though. I don't think we beat this by playing Big Game Hunter Hero Power plus Party Animal. Play to our outs, put him down to 4 life, and we gave ourselves like 8 draws from our deck that would kill him on the following turns. There's actually a crazy amount of cards that would kill him. The Arcane the Arc Splitter, you would play the Arc Splitter, Hero Power your Arc Splitter, and get the 2 3 damage
nothing I
spells
should
into your
worry
hand
about,
that way.
Right, Arthas?
Okay, let's keep Party Animal and see if we can draw into some minions that it works with. Apparently not. That's okay, we'll play the 2 mana 2/3. Oh yeah, I still didn't change the title of my stream. It's kind of a hassle to do on YouTube compared to Twitch. Technically, I am still Hearthstone day 1 climbing because we're playing Arena to get cards so we can play decks that are better against what we're dealing with. Summon 1 copy of this minion, trade to upgrade. It's a cool card. You don't like to see Heat Wave here, because now we won't be able to quick draw it, ever. And also, we need to find a 3 or 4 drop. 3 and 4 drop, ideally, actually.
Muzzle their magic.
We'll settle for... Cryopreservation. Okay, Heat Wave is decent.
Me, tusks.
I think we're gonna wait on the Heat Wave.
Shattering.
Nice, get a random Holy Spell. Probably Hero Power the 4/2 here. This Holy Spell is terrible. But that's okay. What you gonna do, Paladin? He's got 4 mana. Oh, that's a nightmare for me. Wow, he really had Sunken Mooncatcher into, or Azaran Mooncatcher into Seafloor Savior. It's just an absurd combo. So he's gonna get, next turn he's gonna play 3 mana for 2 6/4 Divine Shields. which in Arena is just really difficult to come back from. The Blizzard will help out a little bit. Blizzard and Heat Wave can maybe piece together some sort of clear, but it's not going to be straightforward. 6/4 Divine Shields are a lot of stats. That helps. Okay, he plays his OP 3 cost card here. We can Blizzard it. No, he's going to make it more OP by buffing it out more. That's honestly probably better for me. He's giving me a little bit more time to figure out what to do. Gotta play something. My hero power does 4 damage now, which actually isn't enough to kill the mechs, because now they're 7/5 Divine Shields. And they're about to become 8/6s. Yeah, we just lost. Is hand buff Paladin the nuts in Arena right now? I can't think of any way out of this. Caligos discovers me. I don't know what. Because, like, the thing is, we're losing on value, too. Like, we're not just going to lose on tempo here when he plays his gigantic Divine Shield minions. Like, even if we had a way to clear them, like, the rest of our hand is not going to help us win the game at all. Also, is this guy just roping his full turn every turn? He might be doing something else in between his turns. Because it seems like he's not really even mousing over his stuff over here until the very end. Another seafloor savior.
Where you followed?
Well, that's good, at least.
Limitless!
Turn this into 1.
Limitless!
Is he finally gonna play his huge mechs? They're like 9/7s. After he attacks with this, there'll be 9/7s. Unless he was really big brain and he waited to discover that mech off the bottom until the second seafloor savior, which was a 4/4. Which means instead of being 9/7s, they'd be 11/9s. Hopefully you're seeing the absurdity of this. Get Judgment of Justice instead. Here we go. Yeah, the 9/7s. Well, we'll see.
Not on my watch.
Blizzard is a start. Blizzard into Flame Strike. Unbelievable, we have the clear. He's only got 4 cards left in his hand. Next turn, Flame Strike hero power kills what's currently on board. As long as he doesn't play anything with more than 5 health, it's a full reset. Hopefully he plays stuff with less than 5 health. It's good enough for me. This technically doesn't die, but goes down to 3 life.
Private Shorty is the best!
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, now what? Discover 2-cost card. Can't be corrupted endlessly is generally good. It's not insane with this hand, but it's something. It's gotta be explosive runes. I really should have chosen something else that I could play this turn. Maybe not. The 2-3 taunt wasn't that good here either. Anything else I picked would have let him, like any 2-cost card I played would let him get value from Direwolf Commander, which is mostly just unacceptable. Okay, he might just rush us our life total down at this point. It's got that 1/1 rush that draws cards if he can. I don't think we can afford to take more damage from that. We could play a 3/3. Nah, lets him draw a card with his 1/1. I think we need to wait. Puts us down to 5 here? No, 6? Yeah, I think we're dead. We just don't have enough life to stabilize.
Mistakes of the past.
Not on my watch.
Okay, so we need to Caligos into Polymorph. It's the only way. Or Big Game Hunter, right? Big Game Hunter. Come on, Big Game Hunter. Big Game Hunter. Come on. Come on, give it to me. Let's go! The dream! We're still in this, boys! And now we play a 4/4 because we need the tempo. We're still in it! Let's go! Big Game Hunter! Do you remember when we spent so long trying to decide if we wanted to pick Big Game Hunter? Here we are now. Very thankful that we did. So he's got the coin and 3 more cards. Yeah, seriously a miracle. Yeah, we knew we had Nostalgic Gnome. That doesn't do anything. Are we actually winning this game? This game looked unwinnable. Oh. Wow. He had the spammy Arcanist clear. Which would be devastating for us, except we have an 8/8 rush. Okay, I'm gonna make the decision that saving a health on my Vile Fiend is not as important as dealing an extra damage to his hero. Oh, I forgot he gets his minions back though from the... after all this, we're still gonna lose. How sad. Well, if he drew nothing here... Nah, he drew something very good. Oh, but Caligos! Come on, Caligos, something good. That's lethal. Unbelievable. Holy cow, this paladin should be salty right now. He had the seafloor savior into the Painter's Virtue weapon to buff his sunken Mooncatcher that he dredged off the bottom into a freaking Was it? How big was it? I guess they were 9/7s, right? Yeah, they were 9/7s. Oh man, 9/7 Divine Shields. And Blizzard into Flame Strike with the upgraded hero power from Wildfire just got there.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch.
Yeah, feels bad for that
You asked
paladin.
for it.
But feels good for us, and that's what matters, right? We have tons of 2-drops. We don't have a ton of 3-drops, so we'll keep the Arc Splitter. Flame Strike's a good card. Obviously doesn't do anything for the first many turns, but I'm happy to just know that I have drawn it this game. That'll be useful. We'll save the coin. Some clever plays here, but we'll just save the coin. So hopefully the best draw now in our deck is Wildfire. If we can get an extra copy of Wildfire from the Dry Scale Deputy, it's immense. It becomes much more difficult for our opponent to win the game.
I'm the snake in your boot.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Cool. Another primordial glyph is fine. Let's hold off on the Arc Splitter. Discover a Festival of Legends card. I'd rather summon a random 2-cost.
The exit is this way.
Achoo!
Things where I can see 'em.
We'll value trade the 1/1, but go face with the other minion. Rogue doesn't have tons of ways to punish not taking the trade there. And also their life total is a pretty big resource since they have weapons. Really, you wanted to deal 3 damage to my 2/2 and not my 2/3? Okay. Pretty weak turn from him. In no small part because of his misplay.
Don't worry.
Dead
I guess this time I will trade because prevents him from getting dagger value on the 1/1. Although if he daggers, I'm probably really winning.
Wait for me!
Looks like I'm kind of just really winning anyway. Reverberations is kind of nuts. So I guess I should take that. I'll choose not to hero power. Deck of Lunacy can be good, but I really like the spells in my deck. I don't think I want them to be random spells that cost more.
This treasure
Or
ain't
that, like,
fit for our
are higher value. They could be better, but they could be similar.
Nobody attack me.
Oh, he didn't even get to forge this. Oh, he did get to kill my Arc Splitter, though. I guess I will coin Arcane Bolt to kill his 3/3. just because tempo good. We're super winning on value, so I don't need to like hold on to the arcane bolts that badly. I'm thinking. I'm just reading again. Hero Page's comment. That's rough for them. I'm just thinking back to that Paladin game. I think that Paladin was like 99% favored, because really the only way we had to deal with that gigantic dragon was an exactly big game hunter. So I was like a 1 in 20, 1 in 18 for us to get it right off the top. Just absolutely insane. Okay, we can just flame strike this. Yeah. Floats a mana, but whatever. So that's a decent reverberations.
Where you followed?
Bamboozle's good. Yeah, I like Bamboozle a lot. So we'll reverb this. Hero power to kill it. Unfortunately, we float another mana here, but that's okay. The Bamboozle's very good. If he goes to kill this with his dagger or a rush minion, it's going to get transformed into a random 8 cost, which is really good. Yeah, I think this is gonna be over for him real quick. Quick draw. This is some cool artwork actually. Farm hand. It's pretty funny. I like the pun.
Too soon.
Oh, it's not over for him. Here he is hanging in there.
In life, man. In death.
Okay, we'll meteor that, make sure he doesn't gain any life. Then we'll float another mana. I love the explosive runes here. No, we won't float a mana. Nice. I love the explosive runes here. He is putting himself into lethal range pretty soon. If he plays a minion and I deal 6 damage, I deal 6 damage spread between that minion and his hero. Yeah, he only takes 2 damage here. We have Fireball, Arcane Bolt, which is 9, so we're 3 off of lethal. Oh, well that's annoying. Because he gains 8 life, so now he's way out of lethal range. I suppose that's fine. We'll just,
Give me your best shot.
we'll go like this. See if he has a way to deal with this without attacking into it, because if he attacks into it, it becomes a random 10 drop, I guess.
Symptoms will be severe.
Random concoction. There's a deal 3 damage one he would like. Destroy a random enemy minion one he would like. So 2/5 of them are pretty good for him, or they at least keep him alive. by letting him kill this minion without attacking into it. But the other ones draw 2 cards. Get a random card from another class that costs 3 less, and oh, that's very slow. I'm not upset about that. Although now he's extremely likely to have the deal 3 damage one doesn't work nearly as well now, so he just needs to destroy a random enemy minion one. How do we want to play this?
What to do? What to do?
We're gonna Caligos. Counterspell is good. Oh, Counterspell is so good. His concoction is a spell. And then I will just hero power the enemy hero, trying to get them in lethal range. They're at 20, but you know, every little bit helps. And I don't think developing the hidden objects matters very much right now.
You let what loose in the shop?
Unfortunately for you, your spell is about to be countered. So you do not get to fill your board with random minions of that cost.
Well played.
Not technically dead. Yeah, but they're toast. There's no way for them to win from here. Okay, we're 2-1. I don't know if we necessarily deserve to be.
Jaina versus
But we are ahead.
The unholy fester. You asked for it.
I mean ahead. We're 2-1. We're winning. Okay, let's look for our ones, 3s, and 4s, since we have plenty of 2s. Dang, you don't like to see Heat Wave. You don't like to see 2 of them. You also don't like to see Big Game Hunter this early, so we'll toss it. Looks like we might miss our 2. That's what we get for throwing away all our 2s. We just really wanted to look for a 1-drop. Wildfire's just so good, it's actually reasonable to spend every mulligan looking for exactly Wildfire. It's such a power outlier in Arena. The advantage you can mass over the course of a match with just an extra damage on this hero power. Okay, well let's lock that up for at least a turn. He coined this presumably so he could play a minion with +4/+4 this turn, but oh my gosh. He just has 2 harmonic metals. And he gets both of them. That's so bad for us. Float a mana here. It's reasonable to play this primordial glyph and like maybe not have to float a mana, but it doesn't make that much sense to me.
You fight me.
Yeah, here we get the nice kill. Volume up. Yeah. This could be huge. That is huge.
Feel that healing beat.
But this is fine. We can just meteor it real quick. It's a very good meteor. Could get better though. Right? We can freeze audio splitter volume up.
Processing.
Now we can get a copy of Wildfire. Sure.
Put some gloves on. Wake up.
Stand and fight in darkest night.
It's a very powerful card for him to have, so we're not happy about that. But on the other hand, pretty slow on this turn in particular. What's this got for me? Vengeful Visage is actually kind of hilarious. We'll do something like this. If he goes face with this, he's in for a rude awakening. At first, things were going well. But if he doesn't go face with this, that's not exciting for him either. Don't want to trade a 9/4 minion into this rubbish. His hero power does 3 damage, but mine is about to deal 3 damage also. Okay, he ruled out explosive runes and objection. So maybe now he's getting, yeah. He's playing around Vengeful Visage. It's too bad. I was really hoping he wouldn't. Okay, but we can just Caligos into Blizzard. It's a very good turn. Counterspell? Sure. We'll do something eventually, right? None of those kill the Caligos on their own.
Me have that.
Nice. So we'll play Counterspell, Wildfire, Reckless Apprentice, Hero Power, Party Animal, and he's toast. He can't even cast a spell. We're at 34, he's at 19. Our hero power does 3 damage. His hero power also deals 3 damage, but we're ahead on board. Yep, counter that. Should lock out the game from there. We'll just heat wave this. These heat waves have been sitting in my hand doing nothing. Oh no, we can't heat wave it. How rude. That actually kind of sucks.
The snake in your veins.
What a weird game right now. We both have 3 damage hero powers. And we're both kind of out of gas. Oh my gosh. This is so funny because if he attacks, then I get a copy of it that attacks him. Nice.
Halt, citizen. It is not safe.
Do we have lethal though? Not quite. It's close though. And it doesn't matter, he's dead soon. Yeah, he'll just concede here, I can see it right now. Oh! He believes he has a chance. But he does not. Lethal from hand. Don't even have to deal with his minion that heals him. Okay, 3-1, pretty good. Volume up is insane. Volume up kind of helped us out there. We definitely had like way more removal resources than it seemed like we needed. Although I don't know, that meteor on the 11 health tar creeper or whatever. Ended up being really important.
Jaina versus Valera.
Stay in the shadow.
Another rogue.
You asked for it.
I guess I'll keep this, because copying Flame Strike's pretty good. Nice, we coin 2 into 2. Which 2 should we coin? Guess the one that deals more damage. It's also not even necessarily correct to coin here, but against Rogue I like pressuring their life total early on. Okay, we will trade, so his 2-3 doesn't get value into my 2-2. Tar Creeper's quite good for him. Get an extra meteor. I'm not in love with that, but it's okay. An extra wildfire would have been better from my dry scale deputy. But 2 flame strikes, 2 meteors. It's pretty good. Not sure how we win though. We don't have a way to just like amass eventual advantage. So we just have to like wait for him to pull ahead and then clear. But against Rogue, as long as he keeps doing junk like this, where every time he plays something he also discovers something, then we will never pull out ahead. What I mean is he'll never gas out, which means it doesn't matter how efficient our clears are. Eventually we'll run out before he does. Oh, that's not good. We'll oh. Okay, this is not good. That's pretty good though. That's a full clear if I want it. Which I think I do. Yeah, let's take that. It's a full clear that gives me a 3-4. Which lines up decently well against his Dark Iron Skulker. Breakdances can be an insane card, so I guess I'm glad he's already used it, gotten out of the way. Oasis Ally is great. Yeah, but this is kind of a problem. Oh, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, he's just got so much value, and our hand doesn't give us a way to do anything useful. Well, that was cheeky. Trading the Restaurant Viper into so it doesn't get discarded. Okay, I guess we'll Flame Strike. Oh, that's so annoying. Wow, what a good random 2-cost piece for him to get. It's actually insane. That might just win him the game there. Okay, at least we get this 3/6. Maybe we can rush him down. Caligos Meteor here is okay. Maybe we discover a better spell. You know what? I'll take it. This is pretty nice because it makes him play into Meteor or Flame Strike. But Pouch of Coins is terrible, probably the worst treasure to get. But our second cryopreservation in the deck now just got better because it will excavate a rare treasure instead of a common treasure. Opponent's at 22. We've got a big board, like as far as health is concerned. 7 damage isn't a ton of damage to be threatening, but... Oh, well, now it's even less damage to be threatening. I mean, it's less meaningful damage because he's all the way back at full. Ugh. That rehydrate matters a ton. If he has no way to heal, we can like eventually, I think, piece together the win, but as it is, I'm not so sure anymore. What have you got for me, sketchy stranger? Perjury. We are gonna Meteor.
Magic binds.
What is this? After you spend 5 mana on spells, reduce the cost of a spell in your hand by 5.
Magic binds.
It sounded like it did something, but I can't imagine that it did. What's... Am I triggering his Celestial Ink set? Is this bugged?
Time runs out on me.
I think it is. Wow, that sucks. Oh, I'm so dead now. He just got stick up into Silver Serpent. I don't... I think the only way I was winning this was the fact that he had no way to deal with the 4/12. Three, 4 with stealth is pretty good. Oh, that's good though.
They're on to us.
How am I triggering his Celestial Ink set? It's actually really frustrating. Okay, okay, this is fine. Flame Strike. Power him in the face. Coin a 3/4. Ah, it's not great. I'm just glad that the Grand Slams didn't get discounted by his ink set. We're actually really close to lethal, right? If he doesn't clear this and we top deck Fireball, he's dead. It's a pretty big if. But we have some ways to stall until then.
What lurks?
Yep, we knew he had that. Doesn't clear. Oh my gosh. Was that just the best thing to get from Swashbuckler? Three, 6, 9. We need 8 more damage. So Fireball is actually lethal again.
These are due back tomorrow.
He could have silenced his own minion there. Okay, I guess we need to Meteor. Do we leave a 2/2 up to develop a 4, a 3/4, and draw our Troll Centurion? I think we don't. Okay, Fireball continues to be lethal. But now we're like out of gas. We can't deal with the next wave.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Okay, it has to be Fireball like right now. Or Blizzard. Or Primordial Glyph into discovering what we need. Yeah, it's not good.
Give me your best shot.
You know what really sucks about this draw is Caricature Artist doesn't draw anything anymore. That was my only. That's a reason I was really wanted to play Caricature Artist last turn, but okay. Fireball's no longer lethal because we had to spend our burn on removal, and then of course we immediately draw the Fireball after that. It's so annoying. One draw too late. Just to prove to you that this doesn't draw anything. It's too bad. We were so close. Maybe I was supposed to leave a 3/3 alive? I think that actually might have gotten there. If on the previous turn I do the 8/8 into the 3/4, spend one of my arcane bolts or whatever on one of the 3/3s, I leave the other 3/3 alive. And I coin hero power to put him down to 10. That would make Fireball an out for the following turn. Problem is, I don't know I'm going to draw Fireball in the following turn. In hindsight, it's like, oh yeah, I could have set up for lethal, but no, I could have set up for like a 1 in 14 for lethal, which is extremely worse than just playing the removals and guaranteeing that, or making it more difficult for him to clear my 8 attack minion, right? Decent starting hand. The fact that this deck has won 3 times is pretty impressive. I think this is actually a pretty weak deck. That's not good for me. Heatwave's not phenomenal there, but neither is anything else. Yeah.
The culprit
Okay,
was
he's got the clear on board, but maybe the extra costed minions will screw him up this turn. 4 Renzik Duster, more like 5 Renzik Duster. No, I'm very happy with that. He spent 4 mana to deal 4 damage. Not very powerful for him at all. Primordial Glyph, what do you have? You've got a Light Show? It's good enough for me. Nice, it's even a clear. Coin Arc Splitter? Yeah. Any future light shows are better now, but Light Show's not a very good card in general. Running a Discover Mage would be pretty fun, where you just like try and discover the whole game. Just be really value efficient while you don't have any specific game plan going into it. You just adapt the whole time. Okay, that was pretty weak crop rotation, honestly. What 2-cost card do we get from here? Gold Panner is awesome. He might not be able to kill it, and even if he can, it already draws us a card.
I smell gold in their water. Keep on panning.
Keep on panning. He's been in control the whole time. Dang it, he's able to clear it. It's too bad. Let's see what this hits. Hopefully the 5/3. Nice. Don't really want him to get extra value from his hero power. So
The snake in your boot.
I guess we'll kill it. It's sad to lose an Arcane Bolt, but I think it was necessary. Oh, and Foam Render ends it. I don't think we can come back from this. It's too much damage. We're dead in 4 turns. Well, let's see if there's a secret that changes my mind. The wording on these 2 cards is different, even though they have the same trigger. It's kind of funny.
I wonder.
Trade. Oh, Ice Barrier
Time runs out on me.
buys us some time. think we're gonna need that time.
Watch your back.
Transform into a 3/4 copy of it. Interesting.
You fight me, you fight me, you get
We'll take the full clear here. And get Omayag down as soon as we can before he chooses not to play a spell. I thought there was a good chance he wouldn't be able to spend all of his mana last turn, which is why I didn't take the double cross or the other thing. Oh no. Omayag, you were supposed to be better than that. Omayag, what did you do? Okay, we gotta get Flame Strike or Meteor. Didn't get either of them, so now we need to discover Blizzard, Flame Strike, Meteor. That'll... No, it does... Oh, I'm a fool. I thought that whatever I discovered would be free, but it's not. It's just your first spell each turn costs 0. So we can't actually play it. That was a mistake. I don't think it matters too much. I think we're dead either way, because we're at 7 life, so he puts us down to 1. Guaranteed. No, it's because we could just play. Oh, we could just play the Ice Barrier afterwards. Well, that's a little embarrassing. That's okay. This has been a nearly 4-hour stream, so I do need to wrap up anyway. But thanks for being here. There are quite a few people who popped in, even for just a little bit, which I appreciate. If you're watching this after the fact, I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Every little bit matters. Let's see what we got in the pack. Ooh, we got an epic. At the end of your turn, summon a 7/6 bot that attacks a random enemy. That's cute. Seems terrible, but it's cute. Alright, until next time.